Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into North Polk High School. We have a matchup here. We have the Greene County Rams versus the North Polk Comets. Greene County into this game is 0-5, and North Polk is 3-2.
Yeah, I'm looking for a very excited game personally. I spoke to some of the players on the girls basketball team, and some of them made sure to tell me that they're not treating this like an easy win. They're going to go out here and they're going to play the game and they're going to play it hard. And that's exactly the kind of mentality you want to see. Last Friday, we had quite the game against the was that Pella? Where the girls basketball team came out by a win of just 1 point. Huge nail biter. So that was a fantastic game.
Yeah, so North Polk's already they've won their last 2 games here, and so they're feeling confident, especially in this game here. And like you said, it's never good to go into a game thinking that you're just going to win and have it easy, because with basketball and with any other sport, anything can happen no matter how much better a team is. We've seen it in college games and professional games, and especially high school games. Anything can happen. And so North Polk just wants to come in this one and attack as hard as they can and try to get the win and secure it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great game. Really looking forward to seeing what both girls' teams do tonight. Looks like the starting lineup right now for the Comets is Liza Shafer, Jaden Murphy, Maggie Phipps, Hannah Foster, and Abby Zimmer. So it looks like a very solid lineup, coming in tough, coming in strong.
Yeah, last game we saw Abby Hill in the starting lineup in replace of Hannah Foster from the game before. But Hannah Foster there in the last game was doing very well, especially from 3.
I forgot about that. Last game,
I
believe she went 4 for 4 on threes after half.
Yeah, Foster is just an absolute stud for this Comets team, and she's one of the reasons why this offense is so good, because she gives them the options to space the floor and be able to drive in and kick out, especially with people like Murphy and Phipps, who are very good at scoring inside and getting themselves opportunities inside.
Absolutely, and the Comets have a fantastic defense to complement that offense, especially with Liza Shafer and Hannah Foster, both great defensive players, absolutely locked down when it comes down to clutch time. And Liza Shafer, I think, might be one of the best defensive players on the team. And Jaden Murphy with the blocks last game.
Jaden Murphy is an excellent rim protector. Anytime somebody comes within the paint, Jaden Murphy is there to stop them, and she's always looking to send shots back and keep them from getting easy layups. And that's what's great about this North Polk defense, is that they're so versatile and they can vent on any single possession, no matter whether it's a perimeter-oriented offense or whether it's a paint-oriented offense. North Polk is going to be able to stop it.
Absolutely, and that's important to have on a team. So it's going to be a really exciting season, I think, for the Comets. As we're just starting out, this is only a 5th game, or 6th game. Here we go for the Comets. There she is, Liza Shafer, number 10. We just spoke about her and her defensive capabilities. She has little sister Liza, who is often off the bench. She's a freshman. Oh, Abby Zimmer, great player on both sides of the ball, very balanced player. When she starts shooting, it's she doesn't miss a lot, and you love to see that. There's Jaden Murphy, number 23, maybe one of the best players in North Polk girls basketball history, one would argue. Absolutely amazing. There's Hannah Foster. Talked about her briefly as well, the defensive side of the ball. And Maggie Phipps, Drake women's basketball commit, a great player. When she heats up, she stays hot, and it's always exciting when she's playing. And with that, we are going to go to your national anthem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just about underway here of the tip-off between Greene County and North Polk. And for those of you just tuning in, Greene County here is 0-5 coming in this matchup, and North Polk is 3-2. Should be a very good game all around. As we were also talking about, North Polk's defense is going to be the thing to watch this game.
Absolutely. You know, I'm really excited all around. I think that North Polk is a great opportunity right now to showcase a lot of things that they got going from this season. I think this could be a game that, you know, you can just see on the stat sheet as one of the best they've ever had. With Greene County, definitely not an opponent to just look over, but maybe one of the easier ones they faced early this season.
As Murphy wins the tip-off here for the Comets, Shafer will find Foster past half court. Foster will have the ball. Swings it over to Zimmer. Zimmer looks inside to Phipps. Phipps out on the wing to Foster for three. Foster's no good. This is rebounded there by Carlson.
You know, Hannah Foster was locked down from the three last game. It's kind of surprising to see her missing one.
Sadie Wilson with the ball now. Wilson finds Bravard. Bravard up top. Back over to Carlson. Carlson looking for some options. Finds Haven. Haven back over there to Bravard. Bravard tries to get it inside. Murphy tangles her up. Jump ball is called. It'll be Greene County possession. The Rams will take it out underneath here.
Looks like a slow start.
Bravard inbounds there to Peters. Peters up top to Wilson. Wilson over to Bravard. Bravard almost turns over the ball there, but it's recovered. But she does throw the pass away there to Zimmer. Shafer now with the layup, and easy fast break there by Shafer.
And Lucy Shafer going to draw first blood for the Comets.
And Peters there stepped over the line on the inbounds pass, so that'll be another turnover there for the Rams. 2 turnovers already in the first minute. Foster to inbound for the Comets. Foster finds Murphy for three. And no good, little long there, but Foster is there for the offensive board. Shafer for the three, and no good.
Oh.
Comets here are 0 for 3 from deep to start off this game. And another turnover there for the Rams, stolen away by Foster. Foster finds Phipps up the court. Phipps drives inside, hands it off to Murphy. Murphy lays it in.
There we go. Murphy draws first blood. There we go.
4-0 here, a minute and a half into the game. Wilson finds Carlson. Carlson up there to Bravard. Bravard drives inside, spins around, tries to lay it up, blocked by Jaden Murphy. Phipps on the rebound.
Big man moves from Jaden Murphy.
Phipps crosses half court here. She's at the top. Kicks it over to Foster on the wing. Phipps there for three. That's good by Maggie Phipps. 1 for 4 from deep to start this game.
Bam, and that's a bucket.
Here.
You know, I had some comments about how last game I said, yes, sir, whenever someone made a basket. So tonight I'm changing it to that's a bucket.
Maggie Phipps, the 1,000-point club here in her junior year. With that
wow, we are stopping. You can see over here, the family of Maggie Phipps, incredibly excited. Maggie Phipps, her 1,000th point. That's kind of insane.
Career point in her junior year. That is a very good milestone to reach, and exciting to see her reach that milestone here on that three.
Wow, you know, definitely worth a quick timeout break as the Comets are up 7-0 right now. A huge accomplishment. You love seeing things like that in high school basketball. Absolutely fantastic.
Maggie Phipps also knocks down her first three and the Comets' first three of the night. Sadie Wilson with the ball now. Inbounds it there to Haben. Haben finds Bravard, and it looks like it's poked away there by Zimmer. Rams will take it out of bounds. Wilson inbound. Finds Carlson. Carlson with the ball now. Looks to drive right, passes it to Bravard. Bravard looks inside, nothing there, brings it up top here. Spins over, looks to drive inside, hands it off to Haben. Haben out to Wilson for three. And no good as it rattles all around the rim and out there. Murphy on the rebound. Kicks it up the floor to Phipps. Phipps with the easy lay.
Oh, looked like one too many steps right there.
Yep. Looks like 3 steps there by Phipps. And that's just their first turnover of the game. Not a big deal there. Nothing to worry about for the Comets.
The Comets going to press a little hard here.
Wilson looks to try to inbound there to Haben, but the pass is tipped out of bounds by Murphy. And Wilson will inbound here once again for the Rams. She finds Haben. Haben back to Wilson. Phipps picks up Wilson. Wilson almost shuffles her feet. Looks like it could have been a travel. Tries to get the ball past half, and Rams
like a
get tangled
miscommunication
up there. Murphy with the easy lay, and there's an easy 2 points there. 9-0 lead here for the Comets early.
It's going to be an easy bucket from Murphy. Going to make the score 9-0. You know, I couldn't quite tell what Greene County was trying to do in that last one. Looked like there was a bit of a miscommunication.
As Wilson will inbound. Wilson finds Haben. Picked up by Murphy. Double team there by Phipps. Wilson gets the ball. She looks to dribble the ball past half. Stolen away by Murphy. Almost stolen away. Wilson gets it right back. Wilson tries to get it in there to Carlson. Passes off her hands and out of bounds. North Polk will have possession. As Zimmer will inbound here for the Comets, she finds Foster. Foster will take the ball at the court here. Foster over to Shafer. Shafer high post to Murphy. Murphy down low to Phipps. Phipps with the easy lay there.
Wow, that's going to be her 1,002nd point. 1-0-0-2.
Timeout called here by the Rams. Quick 11-0 lead here by the Comets as they're getting their offensive start early, and they are on fire to start this game. Started off a little slow, missed their first 3 threes, but now they've just turned it up here. We saw Phipps reach her 1,000-point club as she knocked down that 3 from the top of the key.
Yeah, no, that's really exciting to see always.
And North Polk has just been rolling since. Their defense has been good. They've already caused a plethora of turnovers here. And the Rams are just going to have to try to find a way around the Comets' press here and find a way to break it, because right now their pressure defense is just a little too much for the Rams to handle.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe we saw the press defense used by Pella on the boys, on the North Polk boys last Friday, and that was very intense to see. So it's nice to see that North Polk kind of picking up a move from another team maybe. I don't believe we've seen them play press recently, or not at least that I can remember. So.
And like we said earlier, North Polk here is coming off of 2 wins last week and a win Monday as well. And last week was a very exciting game for the North Polk Comets. They only won by 1, but we saw very good offense and very solid defense there from the Comets that game.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the Comets lost their first 2 games. Looks like they've been looking to keep the winning streak, maybe even for the rest of the season going. As you know, take it one game at a time.
Wilson crosses half court, almost runs out of time there. Bravard with the ball now. Bravard finds Peters. Peters looks to get inside there to Haben. Pass is almost turned away. A foul will be called there on Abby Hill. That'll be her first. As Bravard will take it in underneath. Bravard finds Haben. Haben now looks to drive in, spins, posts up, and pass is tipped away there by Murphy. Haben gets the ball and finds Bravard, but Bravard is way off there on that 3.
Abby Hill, Michaela Boatman came in at the timeout.
As Phipps pulls up from 3, and that 3 is good there by Phipps, as she is 3 for 3 to start this game.
And that is going to be her 1,005th point. I promise I'm done counting now.
Bravard with the ball now, looks to drive inside. Murphy there, and shot is no good there by Alexa Peters. Boatman on the rebound. Boatman up the floor there to Phipps. Phipps looks to drive inside and shoots it, and it's good there. Nice little bank shot there by Maggie Phipps.
Clean little mid-range. Now, I believe Maggie Phipps' all-time highest scoring game was 32 points, same as her number that she wears.
Not quite sure where that pass was going. Looks like it was targeted there to Carlson, but the pass was just way over her head and thrown out of bounds. Zimmer will take the ball at the floor here for the Comets. Zimmer finds Boatman for 3. No good, just a little off. Abby Hill on the offensive board looks to put it back up. She'll be called for a foul, and she'll have 2 at the line for the North Polk Comets.
Yeah,
16-0 here early.
That was Michaela Boatman, the freshman messiah, as the student section named her after she drained many threes in, I believe, the 2nd or 3rd game of the Comets season.
As that first free throw is no good, too long and hard off the back iron.
You know, after coming off a game like Gilbert, when the whole Gilbert was the game where the Comets girls basketball won by a single point. After coming off a game like Gilbert, where it was super high energy, super close game, you know, this room's kind of on the dead side.
Yeah, well, North Polk, they still always find a way to bring in energy into their games, and it's really fun to watch them play because of it. As that pass is stolen away there by Boatman. Phipps for three is good there in the corner.
Wow.
5 for 5 to start the game. She has 13 here in the first.
Yeah, that's a bucket. So put the Comets up 20-0.
Bravard finds Carlson. Carlson is off on the layup. Zimmerl has the ball here, finds Murphy. Murphy pump fakes, drives inside, goes baseline, up and under, and that layup is good. Nice up and under there by Jaden Murphy.
That's a bucket.
30-second timeout here by Greene County. 22-0 here, and we are 5 minutes into the quarter.
You know, right now the leading scorer for the Comets is Maggie Phipps, coming out 13 points, still the first quarter. It's kind of exciting to see her, really starting attacking the ball, getting confident again with her shots. Right now the leading scorer for Greene County is no one, as they haven't scored a single point yet.
And Maggie Phipps, when she comes out and she gets hot, she's on it. She's one of those players where even if she does start off bad, she'll still find a rhythm, and she gets into a really nice groove, and she'll find her nice little hot streak there, and she stays hot for the rest of the game.
Absolutely.
She's a player that you can constantly rely on to get you a whole bunch of buckets here.
Yeah, I said it during starting lineups. Mark my words, you can rewind to, I believe, the 3-minute mark. Maggie Phipps, when she heats up, she gets hot, and, it looks like she's heating up tonight.
And that pass is nowhere near the Rams players as Boatman steals it, lays it up, no good. Murphy on the board, and she lays that in and good.
Easy pickings for Jaden Murphy.
That is Murphy's 8th point of this game. North Polk still on the press defense here as Wilson has the ball. Gets it past half court. Carlson loses the ball there, stolen away by Murphy. Murphy up the floor there to Boatman. Passes a little too long, out of bounds. Rams will take possession.
The Comets just haven't let Greene County get a lot of shots in the air.
So Bravard will inbound here. Gets it into Wilson. Back to Bravard. Bravard gets it past half court here. Passes there to Hupel. Hupel.
There we go.
First points there for the Greene County Rams. Hupel's mid-range shot is good.
It's an easy bucket. That's going to cut the lead 24-2.
Murphy high post over to Phipps in the corner. Three is no good. That's her first miss of the night. As it's almost rebounded by Murphy, but tipped out of bounds there by Carlson. Shafer, Anderson, and Foster will be checked.
Looks like a little bit of a roster change coming in here for the Comets. We got number 20, Sydney Anderson, a junior, coming in.
Murphy, Hill, and Zimmer will catch a break here. As Phipps inbounds there to Anderson. Anderson hands it off to Phipps for three. Another three by Maggie Phipps. 16 points for her.
You got to guard Maggie Phipps at that range. When she's at NBA range, I feel like she's most comfortable. For an easy bucket.
Bravard throws a hard pass there to Carlson. It was a good pass, but Carlson couldn't handle it and loses it out of bounds. So North Polk will take possession. Phipps inbounds to Foster. Foster will take the ball at the floor here for the Comets and set up the offense. Finds Phipps in the corner for three. Phipps is just short there, no good there. Only her second miss of the night. Bravard with the ball now. Finds Hupel in the corner. Hupel tries to get it up top to Bravard, stolen away by Shafer. Shafer will run down the floor here, lays it up, and no good. Foul is called. She'll be at the line for two. Late whistle there, but she does a good job of creating contact and getting the foul.
Yeah, she's definitely good at noticing when that contact happens and how to react just right to it. Let her get that chance at a couple shots on the line.
She's got some James Harden-esque there when she drives it in and lays it up, and it works out for her. She has multiple trips at the line, and she's very good and consistent at getting.
She's actually going to knock down her third point of the night. And will she make it 4?
And the second one is no good as that bounces off the back of the hoop. Bravard now for the Rams. Bravard spins right into Phipps. Pass is almost thrown away by Shafer, and it is thrown away by Shafer. Shafer finds Phipps. Phipps is good on the layup. 30.
That might have been the easiest layup of her life right there. That's an easy bucket for sure.
Wilson over to Bravard. Bravard, nice crossover there as she splits the defense. Back to Wilson. Wilson over to Hupel. Hupel drives inside. Kicks it back out to Haben for a nice little jump shot there, but that's no good. Anderson on the rebound. Anderson tries to get it up the floor there to Shafer, but passes it into the hands of Haben. Shafer almost steals it away there. Carlson over to Haben. Haben back to Hupel for three. No good. Looks like a dagger there as that's just off the back rim. Foster now has the board. Over to Phipps for three. Nice deep three there by Maggie Phipps. She's got 21 here in this game.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if Maggie Phipps is on fire right now, she's going to keep on shooting them. If you give her that ball, she's going to shoot the shot, and she's going to make it.
There's another tip ball there is thrown away. Phipps for layup, 23 points.
Bam, easy bucket.
35 at the end of the first. And the name of the game here for the Comets has been Maggie Phipps. We watched with her first three of the night. She entered the 1,000-point club, and she has 23 points here early to start the game for the Comets. The Comets are up 35-2 after the first.
Yeah. You know, it's exciting. You see Maggie Phipps already at 23 points first quarter. You know, I think she's definitely en route to break her own scoring record for tonight as she hit 1,000 points in her career already this game as a junior. That's super exciting. Looks like she's trying to fast track her way to 2,000. You know, it's kind of exciting.
Yeah, 2,000 might be a bit of a reach there, but hey, you never know. Miracles can happen. The biggest issue here for the Rams has definitely been the turnovers. North Polk's defense has been very good as they've been doing a pressure defense, and it's worked out very well there for them as they've caused a lot of turnovers, and Greene County hasn't really been able to find a way to work around it as they continue to throw the ball away or get the ball poked away from behind.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely obvious that the North Polk Comets just haven't let Greene County shoot a lot of baskets, and it's working just fantastic for them. And you know, because it's what you got to do sometimes to stop them getting the, you know, points on the board, just stop them from shooting the ball in general.
Yeah, North Polk's defense has just been super strong. I mean, and it's not a shocker. That's something we've seen all season.
Oh, yeah.
Their defense has been very good and kind of tough for any team to really beat. Hill has the ball here, finds Boatman for three. Kayla Boatman, no good, just off the front of the rim. Murphy on the offensive board, Foster on the wing. Foster over to Zimmer. Zimmer looks inside and finds Murphy. Murphy back over to Boatman for another three. And no good.
Oh.
Boatman just can't find the mark tonight. As she's
make Boatman 0-3 on the night for threes.
Wilson here for the Rams. Wilson up top to Bravard. Bravard over to Carlson. Carlson looks to set up the offense. Gets it back over to Bravard. Bravard looks to drive, spins inside, back up top to Carlson. Carlson into Haben. Haben tries to float it up, and that's good.
Oh!
Rams' second point, 35-4.
That's a bucket.
Foster now finds Boatman. Boatman over to Foster. Foster for three. Foster, no good. Murphy's on the board. Boatman floats it up off the front of the rim. Murphy almost gets the offensive board once again, but Wilson
Boatman
recovers.
0 points on the night. That's definitely a sight I did not expect to see today.
Wilson tries to get the ball there to Bravard. It's stolen away by Zimmer. Zimmer runs down the floor and lays that one in. That's good for two.
Maybe Zimmer going to knock some down quick.
Bravard here for the Rams. Looks to set up the offense. Drives inside, passes back out to Carlson. Carlson inside to Bravard. Bravard pump fakes. Nice pump fake there, but can't get the layup to fall. Rebounded by Murphy, tipped by Hill.
You know, right now the Comets have a 32-point lead. Second quarter.
Foster gives it off to Boatman. Boatman high post to Hill. Hill almost loses the ball, but the foul is called, I believe, on number 1 Carlson. It will be on Carlson. That will be her first of the contest. Phipps, Shafer, and Anderson will be checked in the game here for Zimmer, Boatman, and Hill.
Comets are definitely going for a swap out a lot of players type of offense tonight, or team play in general.
Finds Phipps inside. Oh, floater is no good there. Just barely misses that.
Definitely didn't expect to see that one.
Back. Yeah, she put a little too much on it, hits the back iron, and pops out. It's very rare for her to do that, but, you know, will happen occasionally as that's the sport of basketball. as Haben has it up top here. And Bravard cuts back there, but the pass is just behind her, thrown out of bounds. Comets will take over possession again.
Well, you know, I know I mentioned it earlier, but I cannot express how dead this room is right now.
Foster will take the ball at the floor here for the Comets. Foster drives right down the middle, kicks it off to Phipps for three. Three-pointer is no good, in and out there. Anderson almost comes up with the offensive rebound, but can't get her hands around that. As Bravard will have the ball here for the Rams. Finds Wilson. Wilson almost thrown away by Shafer, but Bravard is able to get it. Wilson for three. No good off the front of the rim. Anderson is there for the rebound. Over to Foster. Foster will take the ball at the floor here. Kicks it off to Murphy for the corner three. Corner three is no good.
Easy bucket.
She's definitely got that Hall of Fame corner specialist badge there.
No, absolutely. You know, Jaden Murphy is just such a versatile player. You know, she can play defense, she can play under the basket, she can play from the three. Just all around fantastic player.
And she's got to be one of the most versatile players in the conference.
Absolutely.
She's a great two-way player. She can score from three down on the offensive end, as well as get inside and create space to get some shots off. She can score from anywhere, mid-range, inside, and like I said, three. And then she gets back on the defensive end and disrupts the defense, gets those steals, pokes the ball away, as well as blocks shots, gets rebounds. She can do anything.
Absolutely. You know, talk about a player that is, you know, constantly focused in. She's constantly playing hard, and she's, you know, she's willing to go down and back, but definitely a great team player. You know, a great thing about Jane Murphy is if she sees a teammate open with a clean shot, she will give them the ball every single time and let them take that easy shot.
As Haben there missed her first free throw, as she gets the second one to fall, she'll give 5 there for the Rams. 40-5, 4:45 remaining in the game. Phipps for three, no good there, but Shafer's on the rebound, lays it up and good. Nice second chance points there by Lucy Shafer.
You know, Lucy Shafer definitely makes up in size what she has with aggression, which is always good to see.
And Shafer will guard Bravard as Bravard drives inside, lays it up. No good off the back of the rim. Murphy on the rebound. Murphy will bring the ball up the floor.
She might take this one coast to coast.
Finds Phipps. Phipps almost can control the ball, but she recovers it. Gives it off to Shafer for three. Murphy on the offensive board. And another second chance point bucket there.
You know, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Jaden Murphy could have taken that one coast to coast, but saw a wide open Maggie Phipps, went for the pass, ended up going a little too high. But, you know, she's willing to take that there and then ended up with her getting the basket.
As we got a full timeout here by the Greene County Rams. 44-5. We got 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. And right away, North Polk has come out to a very sustainable lead. And they've been showing strengths on the offensive end, as well as they've been very strong on the defensive end, being able to force a whole bunch of turnovers. And Greene County just really hasn't been able to answer.
Absolutely. You know, she's honestly been killing it. Or the North Polk Comets have absolutely been killing it. Maggie Phipps especially, she's knocked down 23 already on the night. Jaden Murphy looking great, a lot of defensive plays. She's knocked down 13. You know, as we're approaching the end of the first half, the question I'd have for Coach Albertson right now would be, do you bench the starters and have the other varsity members play the rest of the game?
You know, it really depends. You can still get your team playing together and still creating that chemistry. It's still early off in the season, so wouldn't be bad to be able to build that team chemistry and learn how to play together in a situation like this.
Now, we learned our lesson about karma and calling it too early, so we are not going to call this one a Comet win just yet.
Yeah, the Comets do have a 39-point lead here as 4:05 is remaining in the first half. Carlson will inbound here for the Rams. She inbounds to Bravard. Bravard will take the ball past half court. Picked up by Foster. Nice screen there by Carlson. Gets it inside to Haben. Back up top to Carlson. Carlson inside to Haben. Haben over there to Hupel. Hupel gets the mid-range shot to drop, 44-7.
There you go. You know, not going to lie, it feels good to see him get some baskets in here.
Foster over to Phipps. Phipps looks inside, finds Anderson in the high post. Anderson, nice high-low there to Jaden Murphy.
Easy work from Murphy.
Easy work. The open bucket. 46-7, 3:30 remaining in the half. As Bravard has the ball here.
3 minutes left in the half.
Screen there by Carlson. Bravard over there to Peters. And tries to get inside to Haben. Anderson steals it away. Foster has the ball now. Foster inside to Anderson. Anderson dribbles in there.
Wow.
Nice little power dribble there by Anderson as she gets the layup.
Nice little power move right there. Boardman gets paid.
Bravard now. Bravard over there to Hupel. Hupel up top to Bravard. Tries to get it Carlson, almost intercepted there by Phipps. Carlson for three, no good, off the backboard. Shafer on the rebound. Shafer finds Anderson, and she gets a lot of contact there.
Shafer got that pass off just in time.
Murphy throws it cross court there to Phipps.
You know, you come to
Phipps
expect that from
25.
Maggie Phipps.
Phipps might be looking to break her single game record here for the Comets. She's already got 25. We're not even out of the first half yet.
It's only going to take 8 points for her to break that record with 2 minutes left.
Haben there. Tries to get it over there to Hupel. Almost stolen away, but Hupel recovers it. Up top to Bravard. Bravard over to Carlson. Carlson drives inside, floats it up, and no good. Defense there by Murphy is just too much. As Carlson will knock the ball out of bounds.
That's going to go for the Comets.
Polk ball.
And, right now the Comets are up 50-7. That's a 43-point lead. Quick math.
Murphy inbounds there to Zimmer. Zimmer will have the ball here for the Comets. Zimmer over there to Shafer. Shafer looks inside, finds Murphy high post. Up top to Shafer. Shafer drives in, hop steps, floats it up and good. Nice little hop step there to create just enough space to get the floater off.
Well, you know, you love to see Lucy Shafer play the game. You know, she's aggressive. She gets in there. You got to love that.
Yeah, Shafer's another one of those players who's super versatile, as she's very good defensively. She's just always on the loose balls. And she's able to create herself some space to score inside. As well, she's got a very good three-point shot. As Shafer gets 2 to drop there, she has 9 in this game.
Yeah, you know, I feel like the Comets are just loaded with the players that can play both sides of the ball, with a few exceptions. But other than that, you know, it's especially their starting lineup, easily both sides of the ball every time.
Bravard tries to lay it up, no good. Gets her on offensive rebound. And Peters tries to get it up top there to Carlson, throws it away. Boatman here takes the ball down the floor, tries to lay it up.
Oh, man.
Good. She's fouled. She'll have 2 at the line.
Yeah, she got up quick. That's always good to see.
As
Boatman
has
is scoreless
no points
tonight
yet here in this game. Hoping to find her first 2 at the line.
You know, I feel like she's just missing a little confidence. You know, she missed a few shots early on. Woo.
She gets the first one to drop. Hopefully that will help her build some confidence. That would silky smooth there.
Absolutely. That's an easy bucket right there. I'm really hoping that's the confidence booster she needs to get back in this game.
And second one is no good, but Phipps gets the offensive rebound, lays it up. Also no good. Murphy on the offensive board. Lays it up, no shot. Foul will be called on the ground. North Polk will take it out from underneath. Foster and Hill will be checking in the game here for the Comets, as Murphy and Phipps will find a break.
I believe they've been in the whole game thus far, so that's probably a nice little welcome break for them. With a minute left in the half. You know, like I said, I don't think it'd surprise me at all if, especially those two, just don't come back after the half. Coach just keeps them in the locker room.
As Hill tries to get it down there to Shafer, almost thrown out of bounds, but Shafer saves it. Zimmer up top. Zimmer over to Foster. Foster cross court to Shafer. Shafer pump fakes, drives inside. Nice little, tries to float it up there, but a little off the mark. A little left, she airballs. Shafer gets the offensive board. Foul is called. That'll be the 16th foul, just one away from the 1-and-1 opportunity.
Yeah, looks like Greene County definitely leading in fouls right now.
It's 55-7. 47 seconds remaining in the game as Shafer pulls from 3. No good. Zimmer there on the offensive board. Zimmer up top to Foster. Foster looks to slow down the offense here. Boatman on the wing. Boatman gets it over to Shafer. Another foul is called there on Bravard, and that will be 1-and-1 opportunity at the line there for Shafer.
Wow. That's going to be 7 fouls for Greene County on the night and 2 for the Comets.
And Shafer's a solid free throw shooter, and she's very confident up at the line, and she's somebody that you can rely on to get you some easy points at the line.
Absolutely.
And so she's very good at drawing contact, so it's very good to see her get those opportunities at the free throw line.
Yeah, you know, Lucy Shafer, definitely a breakout player this year. Last year, she had a great season as a freshman, but this year she's starting, and she's playing like it too. She's playing absolutely great, both sides of the ball, every single down and back.
Second free throw after getting the first one to drop, and the second one's good for her. She's 3 for 4 at the line tonight.
That's going to extend the Comet lead to 50 full points in the
As
first
we
half.
have 30 seconds remaining here in the half.
Greene County might just sit on it till the half.
Over to Hupel. Hupel inside to Bravard. Back out to Hupel. Hupel gives it to Peters. Peters looks inside. Finds Wilson on the corner. Wilson drives in. Baseline. Gives it to Hupel. Foul is called there on Foster. The Rams will take it in underneath. Bravard will inbound here for the Greene County Rams.
The Comet's third foul of the night. That'll be Hannah Foster's first.
Bravard finds Wilson up top. Wilson pump fakes, drives inside. Nice drive there. Layup is just no good as Zimmer will rebound.
Oh.
And steal there by Hupel. No good there on the mid-range shot as time expires. We'll be at halftime. 57-7 here for the North Polk Comets. The Comets defense has just been too much here for the Greene County Rams. And the turnovers have been the biggest issue for the Rams. And North Polk's just been converting off of it. North Polk is really doing a great job of being able to get out on the transition and just finish on the other end. And we'll take a short break here, and we'll get back to you when the second half starts.
Yeah, hopefully for another exhilarating half of Comet basketball. Oh, man, they need to stop shooting.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Absolutely,
after the halftime break, 57-7 here. North Polk leads by 50 points after the first half. Their defense has been strong. Maggie Phipps has been even stronger as she's leading the North Polk Comets in scoring with 23.
Yeah. I won't even lie to you guys. It's absolutely exhilarating game of basketball. In all actuality, though, North Polk Comets just defense has been so strong that, the Rams haven't been able to get up more than a few shots, leaving them at 7 points right now. So it's definitely going to be exciting second half here. Looks like the Comets are indeed starting with their starters. There's definitely some question as to whether or not they'd come back after half with such a demanding lead, but here they are.
And like we were talking about earlier, we're hoping to see Phipps here maybe be able to break her single-game record. That was a correction from earlier. I said she has 23. She actually has 25 points in this game, 25 in North Polk's 57. And her season high, or her game high is 31. 32. Okay. So yeah, we're hoping to see she can break that.
Yeah, and that 32 is all the way back from her freshman year. As she entered the 1,000-point club earlier in this game, we had a quick stop in the game for that to celebrate. It'd be really nice she could enter the 1,000-point club and break her own scoring record tonight.
As Murphy almost steals the ball there, but the pass will actually just be out of bounds instead, so North Polk will have possession.
I don't know the exact minutes for ball possession for both sides of the team, but I'm sure that North Polk's at least tripled Greene County.
Yeah, Greene County hasn't been able to do a great job of maintaining control of the ball. They have a lot of turnovers here in this game, and it hasn't been looking great. As Murphy's no good there on the shot, but it's rebounded there by Phipps. As Phipps finds Murphy inside, Murphy will lay it up. No good as she's too strong on the backboard. Bravard will have the ball here for the Rams. Bravard over there to Carlson.
Greene County, I believe, right now is led in scoring by number 0 down below.
As Phipps steals the pass away, gets it up the floor there, and Foster has to turn on the burners to save the ball and saves it right to Zimmer. Foster will be credited on the assist for that Zimmer bucket.
We checked some stats at halftime, and Abby Zimmer actually leads the Comets in percentage of shots made at 58.
And we also saw Murphy leads the team in rebounds per game. She gets 5.4 boards a game. As Shafer's good there on the layup.
And a majority of Jaden Murphy's rebounds have been defensive, as she has 18 defensive rebounds on the season thus far. It's very crucial, when it comes to taking the ball away. It's a great thing you like to see.
Yeah, she also has 13 blocks as well. And she leads the North Polk Comets in blocks, obviously, as we've seen throughout multiple games. She's just a threat from inside, and she's looking to swat every shot that comes in.
Yeah, and let's not forget that despite leading the Comets in rebounds and in blocks, she is no slouch on offense either. In scoring, she's actually second on the team with 50 points on the season thus far. Second only to Maggie Phipps' 82.
Murphy out to Zimmer for 3. Zimmer is good on the big 3 there.
Knocking that down. And that was a bam for those of you at home. Want to clarify that.
Zimmer has 7 points here. And off the foot there, Phipps, a kick ball will be called. Pierce right into the foot there of Maggie Phipps. As we're seeing Paige Johnson, Michaela Boatman, Abby Hill, Liza Shafer, and Sydney Anderson checking the game here for the Comets.
Yeah, looking like a full roster change. It appears to me as though the Comets might be keeping certain players out of the game for the rest of the game. Wouldn't surprise me if Jaden Murphy or Maggie Phipps didn't get many more minutes here.
As Wilson drives inside. Looked to be a clean block there by Anderson, but there must have been a little too much contact as a foul will be called. Wilson will be at the line for 2.
Yeah, here we have Liza Shafer, a little sister of Lucy Shafer. Definitely a big favorite by the crowd in the student section. She plays very similar to Lucy on defense, at least, certainly. On offense, she lacks a little bit of the confidence, a little bit of the aggression, but that can definitely be remedied, and I'd be excited to see the next 2 years these two playing together.
Yeah, and Liza has still shown the ability to be able to hit from deep as she's got a very good three-point shot, and she's shown that she can hit from there, especially in the Pella game. And so I won't be surprised to see if she'll be looking for those shots here in the second half. She hasn't had too much opportunity to show what she can do, but she did get in against Pella and show a lot of her ability.
Yeah, I feel like Michaela Boatman and Liza Shafer, the two freshmen that play the most, are definitely going to turn out to be absolute weapons for North Polk in the future.
Yeah,
I'm definitely seeing a very bright future for this Comet team.
We did see Boatman against Pella. She knocked down a lot of threes, but Boatman looks to be a little bit off here in the last couple games. She hasn't been hitting very consistently from the floor, but I believe it's just a slump. She'll be able to find her way here shortly, as Liza Shafer has a nice pass there to Sydney Anderson for the lay. 66-7 here. We have 4 minutes remaining in the third. As that pass is stolen away by Abby Hill. Tries to get up the floor to Shafer. Shafer tries to recover.
That one's going to go out.
Stolen by Carlson. Shafer almost tips it away, but she tips it out of bounds.
The Comets, even with a completely different roster, are 1 point away from making this a 60-point game. Wow.
Carlson will inbound here. She inbounds to Hupel. Hupel gives it back to Carlson. Carlson will bring the ball up the floor over to Bravard. Correction.
Interesting statistic to bring up was that last point from the Comets from Sydney Anderson was actually her first on this season.
As that shot is no good by Hupel. A little long there off the backboard. Boatman over to Johnson. Johnson over in the corner to Boatman. Boatman looks to drive inside off to Anderson. Anderson back to Shafer. Shafer drives in, hands off to Hill for the nice lay there. Oh, rattles all around the rim and out. Just unlucky there on that layup. Yeah. Shafer picks up Bravard. Hill on Hupel. Back up top to Carlson, picked up by Liza Shafer. Paige Johnson picking up Hupel. Over in the corner to Bravard. Bravard looks to drive in. Out top there to Henners. No good on the three. Hill almost gets a rebound, but it's rebound there by Peters. Ooh, hard pass there by Henners. Drills Bravard there in the face. Hupel gets it back up top there to Bravard. Picked up by Shafer. Nice defense there by Shafer. As a foul will be called on Liza Shafer, as Bravard looked to spin around there. It must have been too much contact. Looks like she might have been called for a reach.
Well, it doesn't really slow down the Comets too much.
Bravard, nice spin move there. Tries to get it up, almost converts the and one, but no good. She'll be at the line for two. Push in the back there by number 11, Liza Shafer. That'll be her second.
Comets are going to have as many fouls as they had in the first half already in the first couple minutes of the second. 3 fouls on the night.
And we have 2 by Liza Shafer. That's the type of player that the Shafers are. They're just very competitive, and they're willing to do anything to try to get the other team to turn the ball over. And
absolutely.
They might get into foul trouble every once in a while, but
I'll take some foul trouble.
It's the energy and just the hype that they bring on defense that you love to see.
Yeah, and I believe Lucy was the only player to foul out of a game last year. Well, freshman Messiah.
Woo! Boatman's able to connect from deep.
Easy buckets.
She gets a lot of arc there on her shot. She gets the ball up high and finds the bottom of the net.
Yeah. While we're talking about the Shafers, Liza Shafer qualified individually for the state cross-country meet. She's going to miss a shot. But she qualified individually for the state cross-country meet as a freshman, which is a huge achievement. Plays rather high. I don't have the exact number on me. And then her sister Lucy also qualified for state in the 4x8 in track. So, it's exciting to see, great athletes playing a lot of different sports, and here they are playing basketball, doing fantastic.
Yeah, and the Shafer sisters are just extremely good athletes, and it shows on the court. They're able to do everything because they do everything outside of basketball, and they're very quick and just athletic, and they're very in-shape players, and it shows when they're out here playing together.
Yeah, you can see them hustling down and back the court, and, I'd argue that Lucy stays probably the freshest out of all the starters for sure, probably the most in shape. player on the basketball court.
Another great multi-sport athlete is Jaden Murphy.
Oh, absolutely.
She's also a volleyball star for the North Polk Comets, and she's had a very great seasons for the North Polk and their volleyball team.
Yeah, no doubt. And aside from volleyball and basketball, she also played soccer for 2 years and is now on the track team as a thrower.
As Liza Shafer will take the ball up the floor here for the Comets. Over to Boatman for three. Boatman connects for another three, looking like she's finding her groove once again.
The freshman Messiah has her mojo back. So the Comet lead is going to be 74-9.
Johnson picks up Hupel. Over there to Henners. Henners over to Bravard. Bravard looks to drive in, back up top to Hupel. Almost turns it over there. Johnson picks up Hupel. Over there to St. Clair. St. Clair back to Hupel. Hupel over there to Henners. Up top to Hupel. Hupel drives in. Stolen away by Liza Shafer. There's that defense by the Shafer sister. The younger Shafer sister, she's able to convert on the layup down.
Yeah, she's going to set that in. You know, the Comets might very well be on pace for a 100-point game.
Greene County only at 9 here as the time's going to expire in the third quarter. Another turnover by the Rams to end the quarter.
That's going to be the end of the third.
A 76-9 lead.
You know, I'm not going to lie. It kind of hurts me to put this on the screen.
67-point lead for the Comets entering the final quarter of the game.
Wow.
And it hasn't been a close matchup all game. The Comets got out to a 22-0 lead before the Rams were able to find their first basket. And their defense has just been simply too strong. And we saw them start in a press in the first quarter, as well as a little bit in the second. But then they worked back and just started picking them up man-to-man at half court.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
they're still forcing as many turnovers, and they can't
convert
on the offensive end.
Yeah, and Greene County's keeping most of their starters, and it honestly doesn't appear to me as though there'd be too much of a change if you put those starters up against North Polk's next 5 up.
And that's honestly just the depth of North Polk.
Absolutely.
North Polk is so deep within their bench that no matter who you put on the floor, you're going to get some numbers put up, and you're going to have efficient players that are going to be willing to go out there and play for the team and do whatever it takes to push the lead even farther.
Yeah, and you know, that's a great testament because we only have a few seniors on the lineup this year. I believe Jaden Murphy, Alia Springer, and Brooke Johnson.
And Abby Hill.
And Abby Hill, yes. So Abby Hill sees a decent amount of playing time, but, you know, Jaden Murphy sees a ton of playing time. So those are definitely going to be missed next year, but you can definitely count that the Comet basketball team is going to be good for years to come.
Just like it has been in the past, no matter what senior class we have, the North Polk Comets team is always willing to find the next people up, and it shows every year as they're competing every single year.
You know, I'm not going to lie. Bowman does not seem to be as effective from the mid-range and the layup zone as she is from the 3. That being said, she's still my favorite player out there, the freshman Messiah.
Liza Shafer will pick up Carlson. Carlson over there to Henners. Henners to Wilson. Wilson up top there to Hupel. Hupel over to Carlson. Carlson looks inside, finds nothing there, almost throws the pass away, but finds Hupel. Hupel over to Wilson. Stolen away by Michaela Boatman. Boatman finds Shafer down low. Shafer lays it up, and that's good by Liza Shafer. Nice layup there.
Wow. 71-point lead in the fourth quarter. The current score is Comets 80, Greene County 9.
As the pass is over to Carlson. Carlson looks inside. Over there to Henners. Henners over to Wilson. Wilson gets it down, tries to get it down low to Henners, but it's into the arms of Hill. That'll be a tie-up, jump ball. It'll be Greene County ball.
You know, Greene County certainly doesn't look like a bad team. I don't want that impression to be done. It's just the Comet defense is so tough on them. They just can't seem to get anything done. Also, I think it's safe to say
Wilson
that
pulls from 3, knocks down the 3 there by Sadie Wilson.
That's a bucket. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited to see that happen. They're going to cut that lead down to 68 points.
Boatman tries to answer back, but no good. Rebound there by Hupel.
You know, I like to see Boatman. I like that she's still shooting it because that definitely says her confidence isn't gone. I thought she had it back earlier tonight, so that's really good to see. Because the worst thing that can happen is a shooter stops shooting.
As Shafer almost steals the pass away, but instead will be charged for a foul. That'll be her third. She picks up 3 quick, but she's just showing that she wants to get those steals, and she does anything to try to go for it.
I got to respect that. It looks like the entire Comet lineup, save for Liza Shafer, has been swapped out. So we have Brooke Johnson, Alia Springer, Liza Shafer. Can't quite tell who the other people are right now.
And Morgan Gray, as well as number 14, Ashley Owen, are checked in the game.
Ashley Owen.
Ollie over to Shafer. Shafer tries to lay it up, no good.
It's like a tough shot right there, but, you know, she still took it, and you got to respect that.
As Wilson has the ball here for the Rams, finds Carlson.
Hey, to anyone still watching out there,
going away to Ollie Springer.
Feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications.
Shafer gets the offensive board. Layup is no good by Shafer. Brooke Johnson over to Alia Springer. Alia drives inside back out to Liza Shafer for the 3. No good. Foul is called on Ashley Owen. It'll be Greene County ball.
Well, you know, I said I would stop doing this after we almost jinxed the game against, I believe, Pella. Or no, Greene County, or Gilbert, I mean to say, but
I think it's safe to say they're not going to come back from a 78-point deficit in 4 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think the Comets have this one kind of wrapped up. Call it a hot take. I think they got it wrapped up.
As Haven gets the ball over there to Wilson. Wilson tries to put up a floater there, but she'll get a foul. She'll be at the line for 2. Sadie Wilson.
Wilson with some shots here.
See if she can knock down her first from the line. That one is good. 13 points here for the Greene County Rams.
Wow, and that's actually going to make Wilson tied and leading scorer tonight with 4 points.
Wilson, second at the line, is no good off the back of the rim. Owen on the rebound.
You know, Wilson provided a little bit of momentum with that shot there. Could this be the Greene County comeback?
Owen gets it up to Brooke Johnson. Brooke Johnson over to Springer. Springer up top to Gray. Gray drives inside. Looks like she might have took 3 steps, but no travel is called.
So Greene County is keeping their starters in.
Carlson over to Wilson. Wilson in the corner there to St. Clair. St. Clair off there on that shot. Liza Shafer with the ball here for the Comets. Finds Springer. Springer, nice shot there. No good. Shafer on the off. Oh, tries to get the offensive board. Over the back is called. As she'll pick up her 4th foul of the game.
This will be the Comets' 6th foul in the half.
As Paige Johnson will check in for Liza Shafer. Liza Shafer's just shown the intensity that the Shafer sisters bring on defense. She picked up 4 fouls there in a quarter.
Yeah, she's actually gonna count for 4 out of 7, with Alia Springer counting for 1, and Owen accounting for 1 as well.
As Carlson there makes good on the 1-on-1 opportunity, gets the first to fall, and she'll now have a second at the line.
Yeah.
80-14 here, 3 minutes remaining in the game. Second one's no good as Owen gets the rebound. Johnson now gets it up to Brooke Johnson. Brooke Johnson inside. Springer outside to Paige Johnson for 3. No good by Paige Johnson as she gets her own rebound. Paige Johnson out to Brooke Johnson. Brooke Johnson inside to Gray. Gray over to Owen for 3. Owen knocks down the 3-point shot. Her first
easy bucket.
Varsity basketball points.
You know, I honestly just saw the biggest surge of energy from the crowd that I've seen all night, and you'd love to see that.
And it may be because Ashley Owen, with that 3-pointer, has her first varsity basketball points for the North Bowl Comets.
Wow, you know, inspiring to see. getting a little playing time. I believe she's a sophomore, so that's exciting for her.
As Aaliyah drives inside strong and gets the and one.
And one, Aaliyah Springer. That's going to make the Comet lead into 71 points yet again. Aaliyah Springer looking to make it 72.
Springer at the line for one. As that one's no good, rattles all around the rim. Sadie Wilson on the rebound, dribbles up the floor here.
Oh,
Sadie Wilson for the shot and little off there.
Comet ball.
Brooke Johnson will inbounds to Paige Johnson. Paige Johnson will take the ball at the floor here for the Comets.
You know, getting to see a lot of different basketball players, a lot of different Comet girls basketball players get to play tonight. It's really nice. You know, it's exciting to see. Looks like the ref is going to talk to the stand. Looks like it was a foul.
Not sure what happened there, but a whistle was called, and the ref will head over to the scorer's table.
Greene County took that one. Oh, it appears to be a warning against flash photography. Huh.
I was very confused when the refs walked over there, but that makes a lot of sense. I thought I kept seeing a flash, but I wasn't sure where it was from.
Yeah, I mean, you know, lighting is good in here, so I don't quite know why someone has a flash on in the first place, but.
Over the back there is called on Ashley Owen. And they'll be at the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. I believe it'll be Sadie Wilson at the free throw line.
Looks like they're going to be trying to cut this lead down a little bit.
They are down by 71 with a minute 32 remaining in the game.
She's got a chance to cut the lead down to 69 points, a manageable 69 points.
The first one's good, hoping that she can drop the second.
Easy buckets. Laying one in. It's going to cut the lead down to 70. With a minute 30 left, there might still be time for Greene County. 69 points.
Point lead here for the
Comets.
It's
never been done in basketball before, but can Greene County mount a comeback?
Paige Johnson finds Springer. Springer drives inside, kicks it off to Gray. Gray over to Johnson. Johnson up top to Owen for three. Owen no good. Springer's there on the offensive board. Layup's no good. Gray tries to get the offensive board. It will be called out of bounds on Greene County. 85-16 here, 1:10 remaining in the game.
You know, I see the Comets maybe breaking at 90 points. Looks like they're going to keep the clock going. I believe the continuous clock rule has been turned
Brooke
on.
Johnson is just
activated.
off there on the three.
55 seconds left in this game. You know, I feel confident enough to say that the Comets have won the game. Let's talk about the first half. Things looked really good from the Comets. Great defense all around, especially from Jaden Murphy. And he didn't let Greene County get a lot of shots, and you'd love to see that. You love to see the Comet defense playing strong. They're also answering on offense. Maggie Phipps, again, huge achievement tonight. Got her 1,000th point of her career. Right now, my career points are at 0. So that's destroying me pretty securely. I believe she scored 25 on the night before the starters were benched.
Yeah, and it's always a great thing to see when we have a North Polk Comet player reach the 1,000-point club, and it just shows how great of a scorer Maggie Phipps truly is for this Comets basketball team, as she reached a huge high school milestone. So that three there is no good. Time will expire. 85-16 here in this game. 69-point win for the North Polk Comets, as that is the first game of our doubleheader, as the North Polk Comets basketball boys team will be taking on Greene County Rams boys team. And we will see you back after a short break for that game.
Absolutely. Make sure to stay tuned and subscribe and like the video and click post notifications, and keep in mind that we are going to be broadcasting every Comet home game. And if you can't make it to the away games, well, we don't broadcast those ones. But otherwise, a great, intense game of basketball from both teams tonight. We will see you next time.